Off we go to the Chislehurst cave. So come on, let's do this. Bit chilly, man. Bit chilly. Off we go. What the? Oh my God, that's creeping me out. Jesus, man, Jesus! Creeping me out.
Oh, before we go in, just a brief couple of words. As we go in to the entrance here, I will be handing out a number of lanterns. You won't get one each, it will be scattered throughout the tour, about one to every 3 or 4 people. But they do contain a flame. We do not give them to children. It is entirely up to you whether you let a child in your party carry a lantern. But if they do, and they then set fire to themselves, that's your responsibility, I'm afraid. As I say, they can get quite hot if you don't know how to handle them. Only use the main handle on the top. Don't try picking them up any other way, otherwise you will possibly get a slight burn. Right, down the passageway, through the green door at the end. I'll send you the other side.
Off we go! Off we go! This is creepy!
One in there, and if you'd like to wait for me, just on the corner there, I'll be with you in a second. One out there. One there somewhere.
I'm just getting creeped out. No man, no man, no man, no. I'm getting creeped, man. I'm getting creeped. Yeah, scared.
Mind your head as you come through the archway, please. I'm going to that little room just there. I'll go into in a moment. Well then.
No, it's this little room.
No. Oh man, this is scary. Oh my God. This is the worst one. This is all freaking toy would be scared. Alright, we're into the house camp.
Youngest section, the Saxons, is about 1300 years old. The Saxons were farmers. They had little idea of mining, but discovered if you took this chalk, put it into the fire and burned it, it changed to a substance called lime. That was then ground into a fine powder, and they spread it on the land as fertiliser. Now, to give you a rough idea of the route we're going to be following this afternoon, just in case anything should happen to me and you have to elect a new leader and find your own way out again, I'll go in. So far, we've done the easy bit. All you've done is come down that passageway, through those little rooms behind us. We're standing in that little square area just there. In a couple of moments, I'm going to turn you round, take you back out of the door. We'll take a couple of right turns through some doorways, through the Saxons and up into the Druids. We'll then spend about 25 minutes wandering aimlessly through the Druids as I try and figure out where we are. And hopefully at some point we'll find this tunnel here which will lead us into the Romans, down through the Romans, through the little wiggly bit at the end, and back out of that main passageway, taking somewhere between 50 minutes and 3 days. 1939-45 war, they turned the cave system into an air raid shelter. One of the largest privately owned public air raid shelters in the London area. At the height of the Blitz in 1940, when German aircraft came over every night to bomb London, up to 15,000 Londoners slept in these passageways. And for their comfort and amusement, a number of buildings were put up. Some are still there. Originally, there were some 20 toilet blocks for men and women, 5 cinemas, 2 theatres, a bingo hall, dance hall, gymnasium, 7 shops, a hospital complex, a church, a ladies and gents hairdressers, 3 cafeterias, and this room every Thursday morning taken over by the bomb-damaged Bromley Magistrates Court. Hence the reason for the little cutout in the chalk there. That's where they would have stood. Now, as we pass round, please be careful of the floors. You're standing on a concrete one. Most of the floors are of rock and earth. 1 or 2 are a little bumpy. Very easy to trip over if you're not being careful. Anybody carrying a camera, feel free to take any photographs you like, but you will need a very powerful flash gun. Once we get about 100 metres in, the only lighting comes from those lanterns and my torches. And if anybody has any questions as we pass round, I will answer those for you, if I can. Don't look so worried.
Freaky man.
I don't get lost often, honest.
Oh my god.
Only once last week. This way.
I don't really want to go to that.
I want to get the front. I don't want to be scared, man. I don't know what. Jesus, I can't see a thing on this camera. I know, man. I am waiting.
There is a little bit of space down by the railings there, the Midlands. If you want to fight your way through, hang over the railings, feel free to do so.
Good, thank you.
We're actually at the site of the old end and the pulpit on the left-hand side from where the minister directed the service.
Right, after you guys might not see much. I mean, it's a camera, and I ain't like Superman or anything. I won't be able to make anything, but I'll be able to get the best light I can. Try and make this place look cool. Oh my god, there's a dark hole. I am scared. I am scared a bit.
Signal on your phone, no, do you?
Oh, there's some light here. Hang on. Oh, these are dudes on the wall.
There is a bit of space down this end if any listeners can't see. I've got a couple of feet of space in front of me here.
Some war dudes.
During the First World War, 1914 to 1918, the Saxon part of the cave system was taken over by the Woolwich Arsenal. The Woolwich Arsenal is about 10 miles away, and at that time they were still making ammunition for small arms and large artillery pieces in huge amounts. As they upped their production, they very quickly ran out of storage space at the Arsenal site. The Saxon caves provided them with enough room to store between 30 and 50,000 tonnes of hydrogen storage. It's been painted with white emulsion paint. Now I know it's all there at some point.
Oh yeah, now going through another room. Kind of dark still. I have to see everybody's lanterns, see the ground and everything. So. Hang on, big crowd. I have to pop. There we go again. Right then. Red room in here. Somewhere. Red room. Off! Stacked it. Jesus.
Small stage dates to the early 1950s when we had a resident music club. Started by 2 British musicians, Lonnie Donegan and Acker Bilk, known as the South East England Skiffle and Jazz Club. Skiffle and jazz groups came down at the weekends to play to the audiences that gathered, and so popular was it that some weekends between 20 and 30. Then somebody told the authorities what was going on. They got raided, all their equipment was taken, and was on stage on both occasions playing a full 2-hour set.
I'm scared. And I'm scared. Oh my god, we're going to bump into wildlife. Here we go. It's like a nature reserve now, isn't it? Oh, what you doing? I'm actually scared, guys. I'm watching this video right now. I have to watch them walking. Very scared.
Come up to the front of this little slope here. It's not slippery, just be careful, it is a little bit of a slope. Size of your thumb and wedge shaped. They say yes.
Alright, Nan, you need to keep up, man.
Yes, please. Oh, this pink coat.
It's pink. Yo, camera, we're about to be lost. This is my chislehurst cave vlog, as you know. We could be lost. Oh my god, this is scary.
The left there from the last wall. The whole place was electrically lit. About sooty smudges you can see all over the walls. Every single one bearing witness to where a candle once burnt its flame onto the chalk. And the best one of the lot is just down the other end there. There's a galleon in full sail.
Hey! Don't know why I done that. Just got a bit scared. The bullet! Excuse me. Thank you. Like the temple kind of thing. Man?
Now we do realise that not everybody gets a perfect view of the side. The left-hand side is the good side. He's wearing a cloak. And in the tunnel there, nearly a kilometre. It's the longest single passageway anywhere in the system. In the side tunnels through which you've been walking, there are 8 more of those altar-type structures. Slightly smaller. Very much like little lady chapels of a modern-day church. But with one big difference. If this is a Druid temple, and the Druids were the priest people of the Celts, it's believed those smaller altars would have been used every day for the local Celts to leave their gifts of food, drink, or even a sacrificed animal to the mother goddess of the